Alright, I finally received my Steam Deck. I actually waited for 1 year for this order to be fulfilled by Valve, and I'm just so excited to share with you the reasons why I love this. Let's get started. So in case you're not familiar with Steam Deck, this is Valve's latest gaming PC. It is expected for Valve to announce more Steam Deck in the future, but it will be more catering to specific markets worldwide. Whether it's Steam Deck Lite or meant for cloud gaming purposes, Valve just started a revolution that will bring handheld gaming to the interest of a lot of people. Now, as a handheld gaming PC, the Steam Deck is pre-installed with this build, with the option for users to switch from using experimental or beta releases. There's also Holo ISO, which is based from SteamOS but meant for end users to install on devices running on AMD chipsets. Now, Valve just ramped up their production and delivery of orders, so if you're based in countries where you can pre-order one, you can expect your order to be received in 3 to 4 months time, compared to 8 to 12 months period that I experienced. Unfortunately, in the Philippines, the only way to pre-order a Steam Deck is ask someone from supported countries to buy one for you or buy from scalpers, which I highly do not recommend. I waited for this moment, and in case you missed my video about the GP Win 3, I bought it to temporarily quench my thirst for the Steam Deck. Now, here are reasons why I love this thing. One, the price to performance ratio it offers is just so good. Take for instance, Spider-Man Remastered for PC. I tried playing this game on GP Win 3 and it was really bad. The Intel video drivers do not match the requirements and the frame rate is between 8 to 10, which is absolutely horrible. The GP Win 3 costs $899 while the Steam Deck 512GB like this one costs $705 after tax. I can play Spider-Man between 30 to 45 frames per second on Steam Deck and can be better if I play around with the settings even more. This game is just one of the few games that I play very well on this device, and I do not have to spend too much money just to be able to experience this level of performance. Second, it's technically a PC too. While you will most likely be using this with game mode enabled 80% of the time, you will find yourself tinkering with it using desktop mode. Desktop mode takes users to a new level of experience, especially if you have the right equipment like this JSO dock from Steam Deck. If you're familiar with Samsung decks, desktop mode on Steam Deck is pretty much the same. You can install Linux compatible packages, access folders, easily browse websites through the browser, and a lot more. If you consider yourself as an advanced user, then consider this as your playground. Third, there are now over 5,000 playable games on the Steam Deck, which accounts to 10% of the total games available on Steam. There are, in fact, a few games that are not classified by Steam as playable or verified, but plays really well, like Disney Dreamlight Valley. It is still marked as unknown by Steam, but plays very well on my Steam Deck. I have over 842 purchased games on Steam, which I hope my wife is not listening and or watching this video at the moment, and I have 90 of them installed on this device. 90 games playable on the Steam Deck. Imagine that. Fourth, you can play around with its parts and it's user fixable too. If you happen to be a consumer who likes to experiment with their devices, you will be happy to know that you can basically do anything you want to do with your Steam Deck. You may have seen videos by UFD Tech and Linus Tech Tips where they installed a bunch of crazy stuff on their decks. Well, I don't have the courage to do what they've done on their device, but it's just amazing to know how easy it can be to change or replace some parts of this device. Valve also has a collaboration with iFixit for extra parts, which I am thinking of doing when I start experiencing some issues like stick drift and display issues. There is even stick replacement that use Hall sensor that you can buy from Amazon or iFixit and install it by yourself provided that you have the equipment. iFixit has all the necessary manuals on how to tinker with your deck. Fifth, I am a huge fan of its battery life. But let me qualify this. You can have the range of using this from 1.5 hours to 4.5 hours from full charge, depending on the game and setting that you're using. One of the big things is this specific part of the settings where you can tweak a lot of things that may impact battery life and game performance. You can limit the frame rate, refresh rate, and TDP. You can also bring the in-game video and graphics settings. Then enable and crank up FSR to balance graphics and performance at an acceptable rate. And if you want to extend your game experience further, you can just simply charge or dock it while using the device. In my case, I'm using this static 360 that I bought from Urban Travel & Company, which lets me safely connect a cable to my Steam Deck and not worry about accidentally pulling the cord with the deck attached to it. I just simply had to connect this end to my Steam Deck and magnetically attach it to the device. Alright, so that is quite a mouthful. There's just so much to talk about the Steam Deck, and this is why you will see me posting more about Steam Deck and other handheld gaming devices on this channel. On my next video, I'll share with you the other accessories I'm using and games I'm playing on my deck. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, this is the best time to do so. You may want to also click the notification bell so you're aware of our upcoming videos. This has been Gian, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye!